What's up, everybody? I'm Jake Whittenberg. This is Jake's Take, where we break down the top weekly stories in Seattle-ish. First off, click that subscribe button so we can keep this train rolling. To start, one of the biggest controversies of the week starts with 12-year-old Helena Gamay. The 6th grader and her school choir at Mount View Elementary were invited to perform the national anthem at the Mariners game when she and her friend decided to take a knee. Gamay, who's Native American, was mad about the recent shooting of an unarmed man in Sacramento. Her mom didn't really think she would do it. Here's her gut reaction.
So, okay, all right, she's not kidding.
Ryan Clark, a reporter with the Tacoma News Tribune, was first to tweet the photo of the girls kneeling. He surprisingly has a lot of support in that thread, but still predictable internet bashing ensued. Sadly, these kids are followers and following the propaganda. Many lack education, their America-hating parents and their America-hating teachers must be so proud. Then there's this. Don't know who they are, but they're my new heroes. Mom says she's proud of her daughter. A few things here. One, it's clear now that people will bash anyone for their activism, even if they're 12. And two, I'll personally stand for the anthem, but more power to you, Helena. It's as much your country as anyone else's. What do you think on this one? Post your comment below. Seattle, one of our nation's largest and greatest cities, now has a mayor floating the trial balloon over the idea of tolling city streets downtown. Mayor Jenny Durkin wants to raise the money to reduce traffic and, in turn, reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Just one of several initiatives laid out in her new climate action plan. The mayor, of course, tweeted, she says, "We've come far, but our fight to protect the climate remains urgent. With nothing good coming out of Washington, we can't wait for the Trump administration." This is the latest move in what many consider to be a collective war on cars in Seattle. No American city's ever done anything like tolling the streets downtown, and it may actually need voter approval in the end. And it's a little surprising that the mayor would even endorse this idea, given that tolls are pretty much political poison. Everybody hates them. Our online poll was clearly in favor of you toll haters. What side are you on? And not even a good old-fashioned Seattle protest can slow plans to tear down an historic building at Pike Place Market. Developers want to make room for a 14-story tower with a hotel, condos, and retail space. The Hahn building was built in 1897. The market is part of the fabric of Seattle, so a lot of people pissed off about the changing landscape downtown. There's a construction crane pretty much everywhere you look now, and that's progress and frankly a trade-off. It's an amazing place to live, but you do have to feel bad for people losing their view of all the tourists. Another hot story this week has a lot of you talking about the possible fix to speed up those TSA security lines at the airport by letting you scan your own stuff. Don't you hate it? People take forever to take off their shoes, pull out their laptop, load up the bag, take off their belt, brace for the pat down. TSA thinks loading your own stuff into the scanner will prevent that guy from holding up the entire line. If your bag needs extra screening, it's actually kicked to another agent right away. SeaTac's one of 14 airports to try this, and they say it could speed things up by 30%, making things a little smoother. And now that I think about it, a little smoother is what the TSA agent said in my last pat down. And finally, more big news this week. Amazon's balls. The new giant glass spheres downtown mesmerize anyone that passes by. They're really cool, and now you won't need to be an employee to get inside. According to GeekWire, Amazon is opening the spheres to visitors on 2 Saturdays per month. It's a big change of heart for the company, who's known to always keep things so tightly close to the vest and barely even let employees inside. A reservation system for the weekend visits now set up on the Spheres website, and slots available 30 days in advance. That's your top 5 this week, everybody. If you have a comment or story idea, please post it below. My link's in the description as well, and don't forget to click that subscribe button. Soak up the weekend, my friends. Work hard, play hard. We'll see you next week.